Welcome to the season finale of the award-winning WCC All-Access. I'm Ezra Broder. The last month has been a weird one for us, as the COVID-19 virus has essentially shut down college sports for the rest of the year. To ensure the safety and well-being of players, coaches, referees, and fans, the NCAA canceled March Madness, as well as all spring championships. The WCC then canceled all spring sports, as all conferences eventually did. Later in March, the NCAA approved eligibility waivers for spring sports, meaning some student athletes will have their final seasons after all. So on this episode, we'll celebrate the accomplishments of the last year in sports. Here's WCC Commissioner Gloria Nevarez.
The 2019-20 season was going to be one to remember for the West Coast Conference. Unfortunately, it was cut short by the COVID-19 pandemic, and we were forced to cancel our spring sports and championships. We understand this has created many challenges on our campuses, not just in athletics, but in the campus communities as a whole. We understand we have student athletes who were unable to complete their senior years, missed out on the opportunity to compete in WCC championships, and many who are unable to vie for national titles. We understand this is a time where we need to demonstrate great flexibility and channel all of our resources and support to our campuses in order to protect the welfare of our student athletes during this time. We are centrally focused on communicating on a day-by-day basis with all of your administrators, coaches, presidents, and directing all of our efforts to provide answers and support to our campuses to make it through this time. We are united around a common goal of getting through this together. The WCC prides itself on creating champions. We will beat this virus, and we will be back to competition. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourself and your families, and we look forward to watching you compete again soon.
Though we didn't know it at the time, the UCU WCC men's basketball tournament was the last sporting event of the season. The Gonzaga men, ranked second nationally, reclaimed the conference title by beating St. Mary's, the team that stunned the Zags last season.
Celebration, baby. Congratulations, Mark Few. Congratulations, Gonzaga.
What made this championship so challenging?
Well, first of all, I mean, this is as good as the league's ever been. We've navigated our way through, from November till now, just playing team ball and playing together and covering for each other and sharing it and doing a great job of scouting reports and all that. And I thought these guys really responded and did a great job with that.
Joel Ayayi.
My teammate always put me in the right situation. Once you get on the court, it's all about executing all the work you put in, and it's just a celebration. The game is a celebration for me of all the work I put in, and today is the best celebration ever.
Kispert wastes no time. A transition triple.
He's been waiting for that. He feels good now. Look at him. Look at the intensity, the emotion.
This is the best offensive and defensive league we've had since I've been here, and every game was a grind, every game was a fight, and they made us earn every single bit of it.
Defensively, it seems like you guys have gotten better and better, and I thought the second half against St. Mary's was Exhibit A. How would you describe it?
I mean, we were in the locker room, we were looking at the stat sheet, and Ford and Fitz had all their points, and it was just a matter of closing those guys off, who are great players. It wasn't easy to do, but defense wins championships. It's the old saying, and that's what we did tonight.
Gonzaga took down San Francisco in the semifinals of that tournament. The Dons won 22 games under first-year head coach Todd Golden, who wore a mic during USF's win over LMU. Take a look.
What's up, brother? Congratulations.
Thank you.
I haven't seen you all year.
know,
I want
man.
to tell you all year congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I still remember when you played.
I know. I'm glad we have you tonight.
We got the rent, 40 special, we do it, get it going, get it shot every time down. All right, make these guys guard and get rebounds. Get it off the glass. Let's go. Here we go. Jazz on three, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's go. Gotta go quick. Both sides. Rainbow, take charge. Good job, Rainbow. When he gets it out, get it across. Do not go back to the same side. Good job making that extra pass. We'll get wide open threes in that corner all night. Front. Front your hands. Come on, Tommy. Tight. Good. Hey, I really like the way we're playing offensively right now. Keep sharing it, keep getting shots. We're knock it down, Rat. No threes. Stay there, Lil. Team up.
Now, if you're lulled, you take it right to the rim. Right? Now, that is really smart.
Dog food.
Nice pass. Charles Midland dropped in by
Great
Tommy
play,
Yurkatan.
man. That's a great play. It's a great play. Hey, the only way they get back in this thing is if we turn it over. Hold on, I'm gonna bring Josh, and then I want you to guard Dos Anjos. 30 high, 30 high, 30 high. They're just trying to ram, be physical. Make sure we go vertical, keep them off the glass, all right?
Here's Trevante Anderson. He's letting it fly. There is Visser on the offensive glass.
How do you like
and his first point since the season opener.
I told you, man. I told you he's gonna get his two. Let's go! Down, go three, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, right now, let's go.
From worst to first, the Portland women completed one of the most incredible runs in NCAA history. Picked to finish last in the conference, the Pilots won the WCC tournament under first-year head coach Michael Meek.
Martinson for the win! And it's no good! And the Portland Pilots will go dancing for the first time since 1997.
Maybe everyone was wrong. I mean, picked last. When you saw that, I mean, at the beginning of the season, how wrong did you think that prediction even was?
It was insanely wrong. I mean, I've known Alex Fowler for 5 years. I know what she's capable of, and honestly, I don't think the WCC was aware of what she can do coming in, so we really picked up a good one and just happy to double with Meek as such a great coach and has really developed her game.
Soares, one of the seniors on this team, playing with a sense of urgency. Fowler down low, gets it to go. She's got 20.
I just feel like we just wanted to prove to everyone so bad that we're not a 10th team picked. Like, we wanted to prove to everyone that we can be the winners here, and we did that tonight, so.
How would you describe this story from last to essentially first?
I honestly have no way to describe it. It's just an amazing feeling for us right now. I'm so proud of the girls and the coaches.
To me, it's never been about winning and losing. It's about the experience that we can share with one another.
From picked last to first to end the season. I mean, how incredible is that?
That's amazing. I mean, couldn't be any prouder of this group. And again, they've just been so awesome to be around and so great to work with, and how much they care about each other and get along. I mean, all the things that you want that you never know you're going to get has been this team. They've been awesome.
The Pilots beat Pacific in the quarterfinals. Earlier in the tournament, Tigers head coach Bradley Davis gave us an all-access look at what it's like in the huddle. Take a look.
Let's go here, Tigers. With some energy. Work on 3, 1, 2, 3. 4 man. 4 man. I'm not talking to you. Ever. 4 man. Hey, keep up with the intensity and keep communicating out there. Tight huddles on everything we do. Darren, you can't let them flop and mess up the whole play. You're good. Just get it, Tilly. Just get it. You're doing a great job coming in with good energy. Brought each other a lift. That's the contagious energy we're talking about. Keep that up. Oh, that's moving. Ball movement, just sharing the ball. I thought that was one of our focuses coming in. I thought we did a pretty decent job of that. Our energy right now is flatline, and that's a choice that you guys get to make right here. We're going to play with the energy we started the game, or we're going to pick it up back to where, or if we're just going to leave it where it is right now. We pick it up to where it was, we can expand this league, all right? But we've got to all do it. It's got to all come from everybody.
Huge three goes down from Callie Kaiser. She's got 6 points for Pacific, and just like that, the lead back out to 14 for the Tigers.
Nice shot. Way to pass. Nice shot, kid. Good job. Way to come get it. Nice job. Good roll. Nice shot. Select them up.
Pacific advances to the quarterfinal.
Time to take a break. When we come back, we recap the biggest stories from across the conference over the last month. And we look back on a special day as 10 new members were inducted into the WCC Hall of Honor. That's coming up next. This episode of WCC All-Access is brought to you in part by Nike, University Credit Union, Don Francisco's Coffee, Geico, Hercules Tires, and Rawlings. We're back on WCC All-Access. I'm Ezra Broder. It's time to go down the coast and see what's making headlines around the conference. There's a new men's basketball coach at LMU. Stan Johnson is the head coach of the Lions. He comes to LA after spending the last 5 seasons as an assistant coach at Marquette. He previously worked at Arizona State, Utah, and CSUN. Johnson takes over for Mike Dunlap, who led his alma mater for the last 6 seasons. In Spokane, the honors keep rolling in for Gonzaga big man Filip Petrusev. The sophomore was named a second-team All-American by USA Today and by CBS Sports. He was named a third-team All-American by the AP and Sporting News. The WCC Player of the Year averaged 17.5 points and almost 8 rebounds per game. He led Gonzaga to a number 2 national ranking and a 31-2 overall record. The West Coast Conference inducted 10 new members into its Hall of Honor. The class of 2020 boasts Olympic medalists, academic and athletic All-Americans, and national champions. Let's look back at that memorable day in Las Vegas.
And as I started going around this conference, I started seeing the greatness in the Hall of Honor that we're doing.
Could happen to win your 28th national champion.
And I actually got teary-eyed. I was walking home from South Dakota. My parents went into debt to give me an opportunity to compete out. I'll say this, the way they asked me for the ball, I can't see it from
Also during the WCC basketball tournaments, Kids Day. More than 600 Las Vegas youth came to the Orleans Arena to have some fun with cheerleaders, mascots, and dance teams from all 10 schools. Oh yeah, and to watch some hoops. Take a look. When we come back, what's trending on social media? We take a look at the best tweets and posts from around the conference. And we go on the diamond with San Diego's first-year head softball coach, Jessica Pistole, as she gives us an all-access look at one of her practices. Stay tuned. Here are some of the best moments on social media. Anytime Dwayne Wade talks about WCC sports, you know it's the real deal. Take a look at what the future Hall of Famer said about LMU hiring Stan Johnson from Wade's alma mater, Marquette. And speaking of dope, what more can you say about the career of Pepperdine's Ashley Leahy? Though her senior season was cut short, Leahy finished the year as the top-ranked collegiate women's tennis player in the country. She went 10-1 and won 3 titles in the fall and spring seasons. Hats off on a great 4 years in Malibu. And staying with this theme, a tip of the cap to the Waves men's golf team. The 2-time defending WCC champions won 3 tournaments this season and finished the year as the top-ranked team in the country. Congrats! You're watching the season finale of WCC All-Access. I'm Ezra Broder. What a season for BYU's Peter Kuest. The senior finished in the top 10 in 7 of his 8 golf tournaments this season, including 3 first-place finishes. Kuest reflects on his career and what's next for him.
It was definitely just a jump start. I mean, it taught me that I could compete, at the college level and that I can win. And I just had to keep working on my game. But, it was just affirming what I was doing and, just had to keep trusting the process. Let's get after it. Let's try to make a birdie. Because I thought he, for sure was going to give himself a birdie look. So I just wanted to get up there and pick a target and swing as hard as I could at that drive and, connected with one and went down the middle. So it all worked out. That's how I was raised. I was raised on doing everything you could to win and just focusing on winning. It didn't matter who you're playing against or, where you're at. You're just trying to win. It didn't matter the circumstance. If you're a freshman, play against a senior or vice versa. You're out there just trying to win a golf tournament. That's what it comes down to. I mean, the rankings are there for a motivator. And so you want to get to the top and you want to be the best. And you want that target on your back because then that pushes you to keep working and to keep grinding and, to play better. And so, you want to be in that position. Coming in freshman year, that was something I wanted to do. I wanted to play professional golf. And, my game has developed over the years, so it's become more and more of a better possibility for me. And right now where my game's at, it feels really good, and so we'll give the pros a shot.
After winning 20 games last season, the USD softball team won 15 games this year before its season was cut short. First-year head coach Jessica Pistole is laying the foundation for the future and let us in on a practice earlier this season. Take a look.
So you're attacking, coming right back at me. Out of the way. Hey, here we go. Forehand. Out of the way. Here we go. Out of the way, drop. Good, here we go. Yes, 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 come on. Come on. Come on, Savvy. Good. Out of the way, Hallie. Come on, come on, come on. That away. Hey, that away. Hey, nice job. That away. Tuck. Nice job. Hey, great job, Savvy. Way to cut that off. Take a minute, breathe. That means Kelly Soph on the corners, middles, outfielders, Mads. Ready? Hey, keep it up. Here we go.
SC out 3, 1, 2, 3.
SC!
One more block to go. Coming up, we look back at some of the best plays from the entire year in WCC sports. And how does a new dad pass the time while social distancing? TJ Haws shows us one of his hobbies up next. Welcome back to WCC All-Access. I'm Ezra Broder. TJ Haws is one of the most competitive players to ever wear a BYU jersey, and that applies to the senior off the court as well. The new dad shows off one of his skills other than basketball. Check it out.
I first started playing with Rubik's Cube. It was summer of going into my 6th grade year, I think. And we had a big family reunion with the Haws side. And my cousins knew how to do it, and so they kind of taught everybody, and it was kind of the thing for the whole family reunion. When I first started learning, I was doing it all the time, trying to get my speed up, trying to get a shorter time, but eventually it just phased out. I just do it every once in a while now. Got it.
And that'll do it. Thank you for watching WCC All Access all season long. We leave you now with some of the best plays and moments from across the entire school year in the West Coast Conference. See you later.
They'll hand it back to Andrews with 7 and 6-5. Andrews through the defense, scores! Haley Andrews gives the Pilots a lead with 3 to play. Loetta across midcourt at the buzzer. No good! Down go the Zags. This is March.
As Coulihan works her way, deflection, top of the box. Sent up, here's Tucker. Tucker with the goal! Cameron Tucker puts BYU up 1-0.
Harding inbounds to Haws with 3 seconds. Haws pulls up, fades away. Gets it! Houston! TJ Haws hits a base!
There's a through ball to Anderson. 1 versus 2. Anderson makes another move, takes a shot, and scores!
Well, take a bow, Joel Anderson. This is just a fabulous individual performance play here. Just a little deception, a little creativity.
Serves it back in. Ball takes a bounce, the header, and the winner! Portland wins it in overtime. And the celebration is on.
Got to shoot it to tie it.
Cameron Edwards ran right by it, dunks it on top of Kispert. My goodness.
Ground ball to second. Up with it, Mydra. And a no-hitter for Jake Miller. A brilliant effort, 101 pitches for Jake Miller.
Here comes Cody Ross for the win.
Jordan Ford for the win. Got it!
There are certain players in college basketball that can single-handedly win you a game.
And the Pilots rally yet again. Liz Rich's blocks. Nay and Patrick the denial. The San Diego Toreros are your 2019 West Coast Conference champions.